bonus. And they can just start pumping cavalry archers from just about anywhere. But I think that generally you just want them sitting back and making paladins.
Alright, here we go. This is the one that's going to happen. It is a Desert Arabia this time. And let's see, the just won't seem to have a bit of a
Oh,
pause.
they got Hunt's flank again. Turkey got nothing better out of it, except maybe a little better map.
And who do we have for the Argentinians? It's Patin with Huns and Juan with, or aka Aphrodita here as Spanish, as the two wings here, the two flanks.
Yeah. This is actually not a bad map for FedEx, except for the gold is not good, but Hill Castle right there. That sure is anything. Patton actually has an okay map if he wells a little creatively. I mean, there's some decent maps here. Even Melancholia has a decent map if he throws his ranges or walls out in front of that gold a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit open for him.
Yes.
Atros has his gold behind. He can choke the map down on the southern side of his base. Juan will manage to wall the whole map, I'm sure, in some way. Yeah, he's going to do conks too. He's going to be able to wall that front area. He's going to be able to seal that up. And Nikov has no worries because he'll be up in castle before anybody can do anything to him. Yeah, actually, this map is better than any of the others that we've seen so far this game. So, I mean, this is what's going to be played. We know that nobody can use their re anyway. I think of all these maps, let me check quick, but I think I might prefer FedEx's situation of anybody's.
Well, we've seen a lot of sling from Argentina. Do you expect to see that again this game, or you think FedEx will be going castle, plumes?
He has a perfect map for slinging. He has perfect map for slinging because he can wall out in front of his base. Like, he'll scout well enough to see that that tree to the ridge out in front of that gold will be able to be walled, and then the other trees to the ridge on the other side. He can make this into an arena map really well and just sling Patton if he wanted to. They did that with Gary in this situation before. I wouldn't be surprised if he just wanted to play it too, because he could just put his castle up front and he could get a really good economy going in Castle Age too with how his wood set up, I think.
Hey Dane,
What up?
do you take private lessons, or, I mean, I was
I've been telling people they can do it for 120 an hour. They said that seemed a little steep, and I thought it was what my time is worth. So
don't you have a badge to go along with this?
Every time, man, they gotta bring it up.
I do have one.
Man, you're never gonna hear the end of that.
No, I think that it's gonna be like on my wedding invitations.
Oh, archers might lose a villager here. He's just gonna get. Wow, that was really close.
You know, I wonder if somebody will pick that off on a farm or something.
Is it a 1-hit pointer or a 5?
It's a 4, I think. What was it, something like that?
Yeah.
It was 4. It got up to 5.
I would go for it.
Oh, you would go for anything.
Hell yeah.
It could be under the middle of the TC. If you see that in your scouts in feudal age, you're going.
Hell yeah, man. I just wonder why Emin is Mayans. He plays better as a knight civilization.
I agree with you, but I think that the reason that he is I think that he knows that he's probably more of an adaptable player than the other guys they have, and is probably trying to leave them in their comfort zone.
Good point.
What a team player.
Hey, Turkey's been playing pretty good, man. These should be some pretty good games, I think.
We'll see. I think that it's interesting that Gary is not playing, as we kind of mentioned before. I'm sure that there's a reason, because they usually play so much together. But, I mean, Patton is not a bad player to begin with. He's pretty strong.
I definitely think he deserves another a return after that performance against Canada. Definitely think he deserves that spot right now.
It's one of those things too, where even if you have a great player like him and Gary, it's like, well, who do you pick? It's you're getting strength either way you go. It doesn't have to be to the detriment of one player that one player is not playing over another. A lot of time it's just what do you want to play like in this game, and what's the map, anything like that.
I mean, that's how you win championships. You have to have a strong bench, you know.
That's why the Pacers suck.
Well, you can see Juan's already putting up that wall quite early.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's never seen a map that he couldn't wall.
Agree.
And for the people that are watching, I actually do have the chat open. The deep voice, the voice who sounds like you don't want to ever meet him in a dark alley is Hassan. I am the nasally Midwestern Minnesotan guy who sounds like a character from Fargo.
Archer's actually got a scout right here on Juan luring the Ville, but it's a loon Ville. I'd be surprised if he'd be able to do too much here. You can see Nikov kind of completing that team wall already with some of these palisades out front.
Yeah, they're fully walling. FedEx might end up slinging in this game just because. Yeah, I think we're gonna see FedEx sling.
Yeah, already, it's almost completely walled for the Argentinians here.
FedEx is kind of walling, kind of how I pointed out before. Wall to the ridge, but I'm kind of against slinging. I know that I've talked to several people who I respect a ton who love it. I'd prefer to play without it, but I know that in a tournament, if a slinger gets into you, you're dead.
You know what? I totally agree, man. I think games would be more interesting. Just I mean, there was a tournament I think that they allowed slinging, but after
30 minutes,
wasn't
it WCL 7?
Yeah, I like that idea. I think that idea is better, I would say.
I think there was WCL 7 that was like that, and then
one of those tournaments.
There was I would love to play something like that. I think it's much more fun.
Well, Archers looks like he's going for a drush here, but he's gonna just run into walls everywhere, even on the pocket at this point.
Yeah, I think versus Juan, unless he knows that you know stuff about him, like I probably couldn't do this. But
Yellow is he's gonna give this guy trouble. That's a hill bonus too. That's bad.
But I think that if you're in Atris's position here, you could almost just boom, like just go up, fast castle, 15 minutes, don't even make anything because you know you're not going to get anything from Juan. He's just going to wall.
Oh my!
Oh, man.
Look at this. May get his second villager. No, I don't think he's quite going to get the second, but already one down for Melancholia here. As Patine just continues to stay on top of the hill, use that advantage as best he can.
Honestly, I'm really interested to see Melancholia play this set because this is a guy that made one of those infamous badge threads calling me out, and I had no idea who he was at the tournament.
Oh no!
And I never saw him again, so I kind of want to see how he plays.
Wow! Now we got that out in the open. Now we know how you feel about this.
No, I mean, I don't have
kidding.
anything for or against the guy, but I just kind of want to see.
I just want to point out, Munchin's town center, those walls are kind of shitty, man. Like, you should make space for farms.
Yeah.
And he's aggressive, so, I mean, that's like a panic wall.
Yeah, the one thing that I've kind of learned that I don't like to do is wall close to the TC, because even if he had that another space out so he could cram some farms in there, if Expos are dragging along that wall, he can just snipe the vills anyway.
Yeah, he's already got to put up two deep farms, yeah.
Yeah.
On the bright side for him, Melancholy is going scouts here, and he's not going to find anywhere in, you know.
Yeah.
Same deal for this dress from Archers here.
Well, we got a pretty big viewership. It's probably because it's on the weekend, isn't it?
Not bad. This Melancholia with 3 scouts. Can't really see what he's going to be able to do, and, well, he's sitting there doing nothing right now. Not really much different.
Oh! Wait a second, is Woe 300 Melancholia? If that's who it is, I've played with him, and I actually kind of liked him, too.
That's
I thought he did play okay when I played with him before. Anyway.
It looks like Dalgix actually has a scout inside the walls, that's always fun.
Hassan, do you think we're going to see anybody make military besides like maybe one guy for Argentina? Like, I almost feel like they're going to have Patton.
Yeah.
Well, even Juan sometimes will just build a castle and not even make them. But
That's true. You think Martin's gonna just go full knights, or?
Well, I thought that maybe they would do that, and then just kind of once the other team sees that. I mean, they're wide open. They have not walled for anything.
You know what the problem is here. I talked to Brazil A team. They were scared that the team was going to sling somebody, but if you guys watch the Mexico games, nobody slung anyone. So like, you don't know what Argentina is going to do at this point.
Yep.
You know, if you're Turkey.
You're absolutely right. They play very unconventional. They change it up. You really need to scout them and be prepared for a lot of things. You need to be flexible.
Speaking of scouts, Red almost died. He can figure out what they're doing if he scouts them well.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's almost like a Black Forest game right now, where you get the scout inside, and you just run around, see what they're doing, figure it out. Although he actually is walled in here because FedEx put up this extra wall. He didn't necessarily. Well, now the scout's dead anyway, so I guess it's moot. The Turkish team is so open though. Only Eamon has even any semblance of a wall here. Probably can expect some Castle Age aggression here. Something. Archers you can see starting to make cav archers. Three TCs from Dalgic. Castle from Eamon.
I don't know, man. I'm not too sure about Turkey not walling. I think that's so dangerous. Like, look at Deal. Look at his gold.
It's so forward.
But look at Martin. He's gonna come to his gold like in what, like a second?
2 stables for Martin. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit tough for him. But it's actually stonewalling now, his gold. So he sees that it's knights, not cav archers that he'll be facing here. He's there starting to produce in the castle there for Juan.
He's making 2 towers at his wood. I think that's... He should have walled somehow, man.
Yeah, he's still going to miss all those farms. I feel like the 2 towers, or he should even make another one by the mill, or else have that northern one go there. Because otherwise, I mean, well, I guess it's not going to matter that much because they're knights. They're going to come in there anyway.
Here's an interesting decision. Martin can either kill that mining camp and get the villagers, but it will take a longer time than just going to raid him right now. I think I would raid him instead.
Who is FedEx slinging? FedEx slinging... Yeah, he is slinging Martin.
Yeah, yep.
Oh man, they're already +2 bloodline knights coming in under this feudal age town center.
Which is why exactly, I mean, the towers won't do anything.
They're gonna get to capacity, and then he's gonna be sitting under his TC or dead.
Oh man, look at this. All these villagers that can't find a way inside one of those towers. Just dying off immediately.
Even if they do go in the tower or whatever, he can destroy the tower in like a matter of 30 seconds.
I'm surprised he's only... Oh, he has the other 6 there, too. He should get all of those in there right now.
Yeah, yep.
I mean, I know that... I guess he's keeping 4 vills from just not working, but... He could probably do that with 2 and get the others in there.
Juan is also doing some good damage.
Yeah, he's got that hit with those Conquistadors, taking out some of these Cav archers. Tries to dodge
Yeah, blue
fire from the
didn't
TC.
go. Blue didn't go with 3 archery ranges, which is usually the minimum that you see people go with Huns when they do a fast castle. So he doesn't have a big group that Juan can't fight against.
What
I guess he did chase him there, but
it's funny. Eamon's kind of just walling off his ally here.
Yeah, he's like, all right, you're gone, so I'm just gonna save my ass, which is what I tried to do first Poland, but didn't work.
Hey, look. This if Juan goes to teal, I don't know.
You can say goodnight.
No, I think he's going to red.
Yeah, he knows that there is nothing that blue can do to hurt him. He has that wood on the southern end of his base, this being Juan, that he could hit a little bit, but what's he going to do? Run into his castle? So Juan can just have the freedom to go raid whoever he wants. And just kind of slow the rest of the team down and give Nikov time to boom. Like, did Nikov even make a knight? I mean, being in his position right now, where all you have to do is boom, go up and make Magadai, is just too nice.
I mean, also the siege workshop is done for Martin, and a lot of players, when they're in an advantage like this, they don't finish the guy off. This is your best option to just completely finish teal. And he's doing that. I think that's a good move too.
Wow, Juan's gonna find a way in. Oh, maybe he won't. I mean, I know that he probably saw that bill. Yeah, there he goes.
Oh, man.
Conquistadors. But,
Right.
well, he didn't give chase. I was gonna say, at least he knows he could keep him in, and if he would have told Patton about that, he could run in there and cause a lot of damage to Eamon too, but I think he is just gonna work on finishing player 5 off the map.
It looks like where he's headed. Uncle is doing what he can. He went 2 monasteries. He got a couple conversions in, but monasteries are not going to cut it here. Still too many knights here from Martin.
I think it was a good idea to make monks, but I think I would have wanted to make them a lot closer to the TC, because in a situation like we just had, you get the conversions, but Martin's coming over, or Patton's coming over with his knights, and he's going to kill them. I mean, you want to get a little bit of more of a return on investment for buying those than one knight.
Yeah, they have nowhere to go once they run out of faith, whatever it's called. Even getting a couple of plebes actually in on this town center that Martin's trying to build, I should say.
Yep. But it's no upgrades.
Yeah, he could pop his next 2 knights out and go over there and take care of that. I mean, he's not really slowing a lot down.
Archers.
I really like that. I really like that Martin is doing the economy that he's doing, and not just pouring every single thing into the sling. Like right now,
you know,
I mean, going already Imperial and making already 4 town centers, he's going to have a lot of villagers out where he'll be able to sustain himself in just a few more minutes.
Nice job by him.
Yes. He played this really smart. Some guy.
I don't like this move. I think he should have made Rams and instead of a Manguel, and he should have finished off teal. He's going to red, but red has camels. It doesn't. He should have finished the guy.
I think he's still going to finish him in just another minute or 2 once he has Cavaliers. He's just going to be able to run in and not even have to make the Rams. Like, teal is in the palm of his hand right now. He will die as soon as he wants him to. But slowing down the Mongol, even if you're making him make more camels here, is going to put Nikov in a great position where he can just run through them too.
I'm not sure how much damage he can do, though. This is a lot of camels.
A lot of camels, no upgrades though, to be fair.
Yeah, he doesn't have any upgrades, and I think if their armies fought right now, he would kill them.
They're tough, man, but he has monks behind him. He's scared. I think he's going to run away. I don't know. All teal can really do is just sling or, you know, run away.
Yeah, he should probably get built somewhere else because it's only a matter of time. I don't even know why he's trying to castle that goal or TC that goal right now, because that's just gonna be, as soon as Patton looks at it, it's gone.
That's a tough spot for him, unfortunately.
Yeah, and it's an no-win situation. It's not any fault of his own. He could play that as good as he possibly could, and it's still going to happen because it's just a deficit in strategy. There's no overcoming it.
Open map versus a slinger with a mine pocket. Just hasn't worked out well for him here. He's gonna lose this monk, or maybe not.
Is someone showering?
That's what it sounds like.
Yeah, sorry, I'll shut the window.
Wasn't sure if Black decided he needed to take a leak there or something. Couldn't make it to the bathroom. Oh shit.
Yeah, but I think Turkey is in trouble. Let's see how well those camels do.
Yeah, no bloodlines. Only
But
one
he got
attack
caught.
upgrade.
He got caught.
Yeah, Patine didn't use the patrol there, so. But he can. Well, where is he going?
I don't know, man. That's a tough fight.
Sorry, well, I'm back.
Even if he fights, it's a loss. I feel like for him.
Who? The Knights?
Yeah.
You're nuts.
Watch the camels do work.
He should fight him right now.
I think he's waiting for Cav upgrade, and then he'll fight. He does have that Imperial Age armor.
Murder.
I mean, he has a bunch of other. I didn't even see these Knights. I think that's speed.
He is, of course, keeping those camels busy while he kind of raids the eco here with his other group of knights.
What's Emin doing? Elite Eagles?
Yeah, he needs to get 100 hit points fast.
I think
he's getting it now.
I think it's what Dane said. I think this is strategy. Even if you look at Juan is gonna go for Paladins. There's nothing Cavalry Archer will do against that.
It's like as soon as you see him put a castle and has that wall down, you're in a position where you can't hit the guy that you need to be hitting. So it's either defend and have him have the advantage of choosing where the fights are going to be, or you need to find a way to sling to get yourself Imperial, because there's no way you're going to take out that castle in Castle Age.
Yep.
Nick's starting to pump the Magadai though.
I'll just say this because I call it how I see it. I'm a little disappointed Turkey didn't wall, because it seems like they were playing a standard, just regular team, you know, Arabia game.
Yeah, it's not something you can do that way.
You really you have to be serious and strategize against Argentina A.
It does seem like they're like playing a random medieval siege game there, right? It's like,
yeah, it's like relaxed, just, you know.
It's like one guy walls and no one else does.
Look at Teal. He's got some Spartans ready.
That is quite a group of spearmen there, patrolling under his castle, ready for action.
Putting up his 3 TC. Maybe Patton should go give him another little raid, so not let him get too ambitious.
I mean, if Teal can do anything, he should just sling. That's anything that he can possibly get. There's no way he's coming back.
I wouldn't be surprised if Eamon is just telling him to boom, because they're better off if he can get to Paladins and they can keep everybody else alive and not get hit. Like, Eamon's gonna pop out here soon anyway.
This guy is so open. That's the problem, man. Like,
Yeah.
he needs to wall. He needs to do something.
He should have closed that map down once he was already, you know, not doing anything, and not let them at least trade that
Exactly.
corner.
That,
I mean,
see,
he's
exactly like you said, you can stonewall much earlier, boom, and then go Paladins in his position, like you said.
Yeah.
That would be a good idea. But he's
And even
open.
if you're in his position where you're dead, you can still have an effect on the game by
Yes.
doing, you know, a couple little raids here and there. You could
Right.
try and get that wall, fortify your trade. Like, if they walled that off, those trees
Hey
that
man, he is raiding with these spearmen. Check it out.
that
Oh, pikemen.
Martin is even trying to build markets in. That's kind of like a perfect little cave to start and harbor your trade in. So they should be claiming that for their own.
Yeah.
Archers is about to be in a lot of trouble here now, as Juan's got Paladins backing up these Magadai from Nick up.
You know, for all the bad stuff that's going on right now, they're not at as big of a score deficit as you would think, because blue didn't get really hit that much because they were focusing so much on red and teal. Damon is actually playing a pretty solid game. He's going to pop out here any second and at 200, and he's going to start to be able to give people food for their upgrades.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, has he slung anyone?
He just started to DNZ.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
Martin's
idea.
still missing a few attack upgrades on his Paladins here.
You know, Edmund should really add halberdiers to his elite eagles.
Yeah, now that he has forward villagers and is pushing, I agree with you that he should. He needs to count on the other side to hold, but I don't think they can.
Delgic is so far behind on Magadai production for obvious reasons here, and now, oh my god, all those cavalry are just completely surrounded.
Yep.
You can see
He shouldn't
Archer's
even
trying
be
to
going
mix
cavalry
help.
archers, though.
He's so far behind on upgrades on the infantry there.
Cavalry
You know-
archers are a waste.
Exactly. I was gonna say the same thing, Dane. You read my mind, man. You read
He
my
shouldn't
mind.
even have gone that direction.
Yep. Exactly. There's such a waste in Team Game Arabia, late Imperial.
I mean, all you need for proof of that is watch how Riot plays Huns on Arabia. He plays it.
It's all, yeah. Yep.
It's so beautiful. Like, he does the perfect amount of cavalry archers, and as soon as he's going up, you see stables pump out,
Yep.
and then he's going
Exactly.
paladins.
Exactly. On top of that, red is going Mangadai, so why do you have two units that shoot?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Absolutely. You want a dynamic attack, and
yeah,
if you're having both sit back and fire and try to draw cover from one another, it's useless.
yeah.
There it is, as you mentioned. Halb's now mixing in for Eamon, who's doing some decent
Yes.
work up top.
I think Orange Feathers should definitely go up. I mean, if Juan can make 1,000 paladins, I think he could sling him some resources to go up.
Yeah, and he can get all these eagles in onto the, look at all the farmland and such that he could get in on now on Martin here.
He still has too many paladins for you to just want to go raid. I mean, you take some down, but he's getting a sling anyway. I think you really want to pressure his stables, force a fight there with some rams and halberdiers, take those down, and then if you're able to take away his unit production, you can begin to overwhelm him, and then you can get in for a free raid.
Hey Dane,
Yeah?
do you think 41 minutes is too long to be slinging as main?
I think
I
Yeah.
think so.
I
definitely
do.
think so.
I think he's got, 90 villagers. He could jump straight to Imperial right now and give him some plumed archers. That would
Yeah,
make
I mean,
him unbeatable on that side.
exactly.
Eamon didn't make enough or any kind of barracks forward. If you're gonna
Yeah.
go after Martin in that situation, you need to have forward barracks.
His supply line is so long coming from his base still.
And you want to bleed
Peel-
for gold. They're not trading yet. I mean, if you can trade wood food for gold right now, you're in a good position. You can start to retake some of the value of the match, but blue's already off the map too.
Teal is strategically walling their markets.
That's actually kind of funny.
Love that guy. Oh, they're going for him though. You should drop 2 gates real quick.
This guy. Nick diverting some of his maggot eye up north to help out Martin here.
Yeah. It's... Once you have something firing over the top of paladins, whether it's ballooned archers or Magadai, it just becomes so much work.
Excellent choice for Nico to go on Augers, because all blue and red are doing is going,
Yep.
Good game.
Yep, GG called. Argentina's going to take game 1 here.
Yeah, if I'm a Mayan or a Mongol or Mayan and a Hun and I don't have, like, any kind of hack army, and then I start to see the other guy roll up onagers, I think
I know.
I get upset.
Yep.